Guys, I need your help. I'm a little confused. Am I a white dude or am I native? This video is done with the best intentions at heart, and hopefully by the end of it, you will be able to resonate with my message. So you could basically say, I'm a white dude, you know, maybe a little above average in certain areas, but for the most part, just a white dude, right? In 2019, when I started going through my divorce, you know, it felt like I just got on my feet after 5 years or so of healing from a failed suicide attempt, only to have Archangel Michael appear. And when my 22-year-long relationship came to a sudden end, I started, you know, really questioning if I had the energy to just go through another catastrophe after healing through one. And my mindset at the time was a little off as well. You know, I really started using some crutches, and it got to the point where, you know, I was just sick of myself. I started praying to my ancestors, you know, I need help to get through this and quit these addictions. And you know who came to me? A 6-foot-tall Native American ancestor with his hands crossed like this. And the one thing that I can't get out of my mind was his headdress. The feathers on these things seemed to be glowing like they had their own soul. It was just one of the most magnificent things I've ever seen. On October 20th, 2020, I was having a shower at my old man's house when the soul of Jesus came to me. And after that visitation, you know, it removes all this fog and confusion. I started to remember past lives. And one of the things that came to me, you know, I was this Native American, early 30s, this male, and I'm riding on this horse through this field, right? And I got my boys with me, and we're chasing after this train where there's this white guy on it that did some shit he shouldn't have done to one of our ladies in the village, right? And I have my tomahawk, and the goal is for me to scalp this guy, and you know, you could basically say mission was accomplished. But as I'm receiving this download, you know, as I'm that being, all I could think of was like, you know, getting my revenge on this guy. However, as me witnessing this, all I could focus on was the hair that I had. It was like this jet black fucking straight hair to my lower back, and it was just blowing in the wind. And I'm like, the fuck? What? I got this like bald eagle fucking haircut. I want my Native American hair back. You know what I mean? In addition to that, you know, I've always had this respect and appreciation for the Native American culture and their understanding of spirituality, and not to mention, I've always had this thing for Pocahontas. Working as a welder, I would get sent to these remote places to go do some, you know, cell reception jobs, and there would be signs in some of the places like, you know, this pub is basically closed to the white man at 8 o'clock because it fills up with natives, and, you know, that can cause problems, I guess, in those areas. And well, I had an issue with that because there was a couple of reasons. First of all, back in those days, I was an alcoholic, and the other reason was I never had a problem with natives, so I would stay, you know, past the no white man time, and you know, I'd be doing shots and drinking with all these natives, having a great time, never had a problem. More recently, I had a follower on TikTok reach out to me. He was an elder Native American, and he said to me, he's like, you know, I've just been going through your followers, and I noticed that a lot of them were Native American. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Not to mention, that's almost Spirit's way of working through him to influence me to create this video in the first place. So if I've had, you know, let's say I've had 100 past lives as a Native American, and then all of a sudden I become a white guy in this incarnation, you see what I'm getting at? All I'm trying to say is that this is the reason why I don't judge people on their exterior, simply because you could be talking to someone that you were best friends with, family members in a past life. You've just kind of changed shades and nationalities. So hopefully this makes sense. Wanted to thank everybody that's gone out and purchased my new biography, Finding Me by Ashley Samborski, now available on Amazon. Links in the bio will take you right to the purchase page. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.